Choli me pelella ni pali, munori le re chipayeli. Tacholi me pilum vanikallo, tacholi me pili vanonditi. Punninum banatinum jodikinme, aditane keta kurupanore, kapana vilichum barayinande.
We began our long journey across the picturesque Malabar in our quest to understand and learn more about the most dangerous but little-known weapon of the Kalaripayat martial arts, the Churutwal, better known as the Urmi. We arrived at Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala's capital city, during the harvest festival of Onam. There was an air of festivity all around. Bright lights lit up the streets and musicians played traditional instruments. Here we chanced upon our very first demonstration of the Urmi. The mesmerizing performances of the Urmi gave us a glimpse of how dangerous this weapon can be, both to the opponent and to the user. Twirling the double-edged flexible sword produces a terrifying whirling sound as it slices through the air at great speed. The slightest error causes the sharp blade to recoil at the user, sometimes causing grievous injury. To learn more about the Urumi, we decided to visit one of the institutions teaching this ancient martial arts in Thiruvananthapuram. CVN Kalari is named after C.V. Narayanan Nair, the person who revived Kalaripayat in the 1930s as an art form. Running the Kalari now is his son Gurukul Govindan Kutti Nair. The master still vividly remembers the first time he held an Urmi.
I saw it long back when I attended a seminar in Palakkad. It was from a collection of V.I. Mannadiyar, who was an honorary captain in the military. The Urmi that I held was quite thin and trembled in my hands. When I held it, it was standing straight on the hilt. Both the edges of the Urmi were very sharp.
There is no defined technical specification for the Urmi. Its length, weight and type are known to vary. Legend has it the Urumi extended to 12 feet and sometimes beyond. These claims have never been authenticated. There are references to Urmis with as many as 7 double-edged blades of 1 inch width each attached to the same hilt. Today, no such piece is known to exist. However, the most popular Urmi has been the single blade design. Its length ranges between 4.5 to 5.5 feet and its width between 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. There is also a double-bladed Urmi, but it is seldom used beyond stage performances like this one. The sheer difficulty of mastering the Urmi, combined with its lethal power of destruction, has given it a prominent place in the ballads of northern Malabar. These songs are in praise of heroic warriors of the past. One such legendary figure is Tacholi Othinan. A master of Kalaripattu, Othinan used the Urmi to vanquish many an enemy. Othinan is now seen as a symbol of Malayali consciousness and identity. With him has grown the legend of the serpentine sword's mystical powers. To attain a basic level of competence with the Urmi, the user has to go through years of rigorous training in the Kalaripayat martial art tradition. The Urmi is the last weapon to be taught after a student has mastered all the others. The Malayalam word Kalaripayat is a combination of the words Kalari or gymnasium and Payat meaning to exercise. The origins of Kalaripayat can be traced accurately as far as the 4th century to sage Parasurama. He is also said to be the mythical creator of Kerala, credited with instituting 108 Kalaris all over the land. References to the Kalaripayat martial art system are found in ancient Hindu scriptures like the Dhanurveda. Another important source of the Kalaripayat traditions with references to the Urmi is the collection of Vatakan Pattukal, or the ballads of Malabar. Kalaripayat is based on the traditions of respect and obeisance for the human body, the weapon, the Gurukul and the deity of war. The presiding deity of war, Bhadra, is placed on top of the 7 tapering semicircular steps on the southwest corner of the Kalari. Over the years, the essence of this Malabar martial arts system has undergone a transformation. From a system used in training combat soldiers and bodyguards for the ruling classes to that of a performing art. This adaptation is perhaps responsible for keeping this ancient tradition alive. Training in Kalaripayat begins at the young age of 7. The student starts at the first level of Kalaripayat called the Maithari. Maithari involves a series of 12 steps, each enhancing the level of flexibility and movement of the body. The aim is to make the body supple and as sensitive as the eye. It is this conditioning of the body and the mind which ultimately helps master the Urmi.